My cousin, 20 female, used my, 23 female, late mom's wedding dress as a Halloween costume. Destroyed it. I will keep this short as it's hard to write this out. I live in my mother's house. She died 2 years ago. I have very little left from her because her house before this one burned down. We had just moved into this house 6 months before she passed away, so I'm making the last few payments for the house. One of the only things my mother was able to save was the things in the garage, which included her stored wedding dress, some photo books, and Christmas decorations. So I don't have much of my mother left. I wasn't living with her at the time, but moved in when my lease ended on the apartment. We decorated the house together and had a great time. Then she just died. Just like that. She didn't come home. She passed out at the wheel and crashed into another car. I was destroyed. There was nothing anyone could do to make me respond. Even my boyfriend told me I was almost catatonic. I don't know what I would have done without him around. He is really the only reason I am still alive. Recently, my boyfriend, 27 male, and I have been talking about marriage. I wanted to get married in my mother's dress, so I've been trying to lose 20 pounds to do that. I wanted to have something to share with my own children. I have her wedding picture, and I thought I could replicate the picture with my own, to make it a tradition. I needed something to feel like my mother was with me. She was only 49 when she died, and so full of fucking life. I went away this past week to meet my boyfriend's extended family. We formally got engaged. I posted about it on Facebook, and I told everyone. I talked about the wedding with my mother-in-law and made a comment about how I wanted to honor my mother. Then I came home and found out my cousin covered the dress in blood for a Halloween costume. I was on Facebook and I saw the pictures. My cousin lives with me and fucking knew the dress meant the world to me. I don't see how she wouldn't have known. I have taken the dress out to show her before, and I've cried over it. She claimed the blood was supposed to wash out and tried to bleach the fabric. It was handmade. My mother helped sew it. There is no way to fix the gown, and it's ruined. She scrubbed too hard, and the beading came out. It's destroyed. Absolutely fucking destroyed. When she saw I was home, she started crying. I kicked her out of the house, and I told her to find somewhere else to fucking stay. I was going to punch her or kill her. I don't like being violent, but seeing my mother's dress over a chair, looking like a tampon, hurt me more than I can even say. If my boyfriend wasn't there, I'm not sure my cousin would have front teeth. I'm so hurt by this. I want to hurt her. I'm so angry I shake when I think about it. I have been crying about it. Everyone in the family is pretty much trying to get me to forgive her because no one else can take her in if she gets kicked out. But the house is mine, and I won't have her destroying parts of my mother and living in the house my mother owned. I won't. I've told her she better not come home until next week, but I keep getting texts from her asking if she can come home yet. I don't know what to do. I want her to be in pain like I am. I feel like my mother died again and that I lost a sister. I love my cousin, but I can't stand to see her face. She destroyed my mother's wedding dress, all because she wanted to impress some guy. I didn't even register with her. This should not be my fucking life. My boyfriend keeps telling me to just cut her out, but I want to punch her stupid face in. I've never hated someone as much as I do right now. What do? I don't want her in my life anymore. I want her out of my home. She destroyed something I loved all because of a fucking party. I am so hurt. I just don't know what to do. What do you do? What do you say to people? How do you deal with things like this? It feels like someone took all of the air out of the room.
They did. Yeah,
this is one of the worst stories I think I've read.
It feels impossible. I'm as clueless as you.
And also, no one can do that. And anyone that could is crazy.
My ex proposed to my sister. I found out through a Facebook post.
Whoa.
3 years ago, I was engaged to someone I thought was the love of my life. He ended it suddenly, citing bad timing and different goals. It shattered me. He ghosted hard, moved away. I spent a year picking up the pieces of my self-worth. Today, my younger sister announced her engagement on Facebook to him. They'd apparently reconnected at a friend's wedding, quietly started dating and didn't tell me. I'm not invited to the engagement party. My parents think I wouldn't handle it well. They're right, I wouldn't. But what hurts the most isn't him, it's her. The girl I used to braid hair with, share secrets with, defend at school. I didn't even get a heads up. I feel like my entire family chose to protect their happiness instead of my pain. And the worst part, I miss her.
They got together quietly. Correction is secretively, yeah? It's not quietly that they got together. It's secretively because she didn't know until that Facebook post.
I'll go no contact with my whole family.
Absolutely.
Clearly your family have no love for you, because it seems like it's more about protecting the happiness of the little sister.
Yeah.
And also, who is this man? Why is it so important that he's a part of the family, regardless of the destruction that he's causing by going from one sister to the next, or the destruction and devastation that he left in Opie's life?
Yeah, that's why I
think
said
the
I don't
sister
understand.
was the cause of that relationship ended. Just because they say they're reconnected, people lie.
I'm really big on this. There are 8 billion people in this world. You couldn't find any other man.
No, apparently it's always
Nobody else.
the close ones.
And also, you're my relative, you're my sister. Why are you okay fucking someone that I fucked?
Opie really needs to cut all contact with this family.
Yeah, because the only way they're gonna paint it, and they've already started, is that Opie's crazy. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Like, she's the
Just
crazy,
like the better sister.
yeah, she's the crazy sister, the crazy ex, and she won't let it go. Why? She's still got a problem. They're now
She was
together.
always jealous of her
She was
little
always
sister.
jealous. Yeah. She wants him back. That's how they're spinning it.
Caught my partner cheating, but their excuse was unbelievable. I never thought I'd be one of those people writing about infidelity, but here I am. I, 28 male, have been with my partner, 26 female, for 5 years. I thought we had a great relationship, good communication, shared goals, and what I thought was mutual respect. Turns out I was wrong. A couple of weeks ago, I noticed she was being weird with her phone. She never used to be secretive, but now it was either glued to her hand, flipped over on the table, or tucked away in her bag. I didn't think much of it at first because I trusted her, but the signs started piling up. She'd stay late at work more often, disappear for hours on weekends, and when I'd ask her about it, she'd get defensive. The breaking point came last night. She said she was going to a friend's house, but didn't come home until 2 a.m. Something just didn't feel right, so I did one thing I never thought I'd do. I checked her phone while she was in the shower. There it was, text from some guy called Tom. Flirty messages, heart emojis, plans to meet up. I felt sick to my stomach. One message stood out. Last night was amazing. Can't stop thinking about you. When she came out of the shower, I confronted her. She looked panicked, but quickly tried to play it cool. And then she hit me with the excuse of the century. It's not what it looks like. I'm helping him practice flirting because he's bad at talking to women. I stared at her, waiting for her to laugh or say she was kidding, but she was dead serious. I couldn't believe she thought I'd buy that. I asked her about the last night was amazing text, and she doubled down, saying they were acting out scenarios. At that point, I told her to pack her bag and leave. She begged me to let her explain more, but I couldn't listen to any more lies. Now I'm here trying to process everything. How do you stay with someone who can look you in the eye and lie like that? Part of me misses her, but the other part feels like I don't even know who she is anymore. So yeah, Reddit, that's my story. Any advice on how to move on from this? And has anyone else heard an excuse as ridiculous as this?
No, the question was, how do I move on? So, yeah, or how do I excuse it? You don't. Move on, block her number, and crack on. Literally. She lied blatantly in his face. And honestly, I've never heard such a ridiculous lie in my life. That was diabolical.